Hello, today I will play some Blitz and Bullets on chess.com. So if anyone wants to play against me, you can send me an invitation. And this stream will last for about 2 hours. So I'll start with a 3-minute game, Blitz, and we'll see how that goes. Played so much 3-check yesterday, so it's kind of hard to get used to normal chess again. I guess it will get better soon. Okay, castles. If he hadn't castled, I think I would have gone here to kind of try to stop the castling. What should I do with this? Could I just take here, maybe? I think I want to take here first, and if you don't take with the queen, then I guess I could take here. So takes with the queen, okay. Maybe I can castle then. I don't think it's really dangerous. Did I take that pawn? Maybe not. Maybe just go here. To kind of keep my pawn structure alright. So I guess I take with the pawn then. And next I guess I want to play bishop here. Did I do that now? Or is it an immediate move that stops it? I think I can. The queen must move, and then I guess I move the knight just here. But this is hanging, so maybe I shouldn't have allowed that. I could of course go here or here. Maybe I should just go here then. So maybe knight here is coming to put pressure here. No. Then I guess I just go here to add pressure on the queen. So I guess no discovery, because just takes, and that I'm gonna lose. So I should move this bishop out, probably. Okay, I need to play faster. Don't have time for this. Yeah, I'm gonna try this, but I think I'm just gonna end up with doubled pawns. Yeah. But it's not too bad, of course. Maybe this pawn will get weak. I don't think I can push, actually. Yeah, maybe I can try it. Get some sort of counter-attack if everything is just traded off here now. So I guess knight takes, and then I thought I had a back rank mate, but I don't because of this, so I guess I'll just go here then, add some pressure here. Right, maybe I can try this, and if it take, it's a back rank. So how is this? I am down a pawn, so not too good. I think I should be able to hold this if it wasn't for the time. With the time it's going to get really difficult. Oh, don't hang the rook. Yeah, I just spent too much time here. I played with the same time control different, but 3-check is a bit different anyway. Maybe I have a perpet. Okay, allows that. Probably not so wise, but yeah, I still have some problems with the time. I think my position is very fine. I think this is a threefold. Now it's a threefold at least. Ooh, he shouldn't have done that practically. But maybe he thought it wasn't a threefold yet. At least it's a win, so that's good. No, sorry, it's a draw. But it's, I kind of feel I saved that when it comes to the time. I think the position now is actually kind of good for me. I mean, should be possible for white to win this pawn at the cost of this one. And then this pawn could be dangerous, so I guess it's a draw. But if anyone has winning chances here, I would suspect that would be me. If you ignore the times, of course. Alright. So let's just find another game and try to play a bit faster. And this time with the white pieces. So we get a French. And I just play the exchange variation, as I usually do. And I like to play c3 at some point. Maybe just go here. Okay, that was a bit too soon. Just dropping a piece, and that's a win. So that was easy. I was a bit lucky there though. So we go into the Petro this time. That's kind of aggressive, and this is the best move, if I remember correctly. And follow up this, I think. Now I'm not entirely sure. Should I just take here? Might be kind of unnecessary risky. Let me just go here first. Now I thought maybe this was a good move, but I'm not sure it works. But I put a lot of pressure here. I guess you could just castle though. Yeah. Okay, maybe I want to create a pin here. Alright, that might have been a very good move. So what if I just take here now? How do I protect my knight in the end though? Okay, let me try this. But how do I follow up? Could I try to take here? I mean, this is kind of the issue. But maybe... Okay, let me start with this. Now it's not possible to take here, as I can take back with the bishop at least. And if I now... I could go here. And maybe it's actually forced. I'll try that. So rook takes. Then I take the rook. Maybe I could have waited, but... and now I could take here, but then this is hanging. I think I'll do that though. And then I go here and create pressure, so right now that bishop can't move. This bishop should probably go here or here. Should I castle now? I am down a pawn, but I think I have some compensation at least. But how do I find a good continuation now? I'm still kind of down on time. Oh, this is kind of tricky. Okay, maybe. I mean, it was protected, of course, but maybe I should just have done something about this thing. Yeah, so it threatens to go here, I guess. Maybe I can just do that. Yeah, but I really need to get the speed going now. How does that work? I guess that is a good move, yeah. Guess you could just take here now. Or is the knight trapped? No, it can go here. But maybe I'll try this. Okay, but only 23 seconds, so I guess go here now. But then you don't get the chance to take this pawn at least. Oh, and then I just missed that, so that's very bad. Oh, I could have gone here and won the game, basically. But still the time. But I would have pinned the bishops and won a bishop, so that would have given me a winning position at least. That was unfortunate. Yeah, too bad. Just push the c pawn maybe for him. Should be good enough, probably. Thanks for a long time, but I am so low on time. And he made a move so I can make my plan move, making me drop another second. Yeah, there is nothing here, I think. Just take with this pawn. Okay, that's a piece, but it's probably not gonna help, especially not when you consider the time. But these pawns also look very powerful. Yeah, this is actually unstoppable. Oh, misclick. Wanted to check, but it's not gonna help. Yeah, too bad. Let's see if we can get another easy win in the French. Maybe I should try playing with increments if I keep getting low on time. Let me just play this to stop that thing. Okay, put some pressure, but I'm not really concerned. So bishop, I think. Okay, maybe I could have played bishop here as well. Then I think I can go here. And some pressure here. That's not really common, I would say. Maybe I can just go queen here. Also add some pressure down here if that knight moves. Maybe I could try knight here next move. Okay, I guess this is a bit of a concern. Maybe I should just take here then. Yeah, I kind of need to take, because if not, this pawn would be hanging. How does this move work? Puts more pressure here, and something on this bishop. How is knight here or here though? Try to take there. It's annoying at least because I can't take because the queen will be hanging. But I might just move the queen and it could be alright. At least I play a bit faster, but still slower than my opponent. Maybe I should just move my queen actually. Just out of all these issues with the c-file. So this pawn is a bit weak, but it's okay, so he moves it. Makes sense. And try to move the bishop out before it gets attacked with e4. And also now the rook needs to move. So I think that was a good move. Where should I bring my knight though? Did I try double the rooks? So maybe, okay. Guess I need to, oh, I just hung my, that was very stupid, of course. Yeah, I just thought A3 was a big problem, but this was of course much worse. So we need to go for some crazy attack now, I think. Only hope. That's of course good practice to go for the attacks. So that's alright. Threaten to take her now. I don't even know if that's a big concern. Any good follow-ups? I don't think it's anything here. Let me try to find another time control. I don't feel like I played fast enough yet. Maybe 3+2 is all I need. Just those 2 seconds. Try to speed up a bit. And then maybe I can return to no increment later. Kind of an aggressive opening here. Just going for that f7 square. But it should kind of turn into something similar to the Petro. There we are. At least kind of common. Yeah, I should probably just move this bishop out so I can castle if he decides to put pressure on this square. Is that a misclick? I would think so. Because it looks kind of stupid. Could I just immediately utilize that by going here, putting a lot of pressure on this pawn? I'm not really sure how we are gonna stop that, so I think I'll try it. Unless this move is strong with a discovery or knight here as well. So how is that gonna be? Yeah, I'm gonna try it. But I kind of commit to it though. I kind of need to take her next move. Does that work? Knight takes maybe. And then this is hanging. Okay, I guess I'll just take with the pawn first then. That's a pawn at least. Okay, maybe this move is still kind of tricky. Okay, this is no issue, because then I can take and protect. Okay, I don't really need to protect there, but at least I can protect the knight, so I guess that's alright. We take there. Oh, but you also put pressure here. Cool. What if I just go here though? Threatening the queen, so could I make a counter threat? Maybe. Very tactical this game. I'm not sure I find the right moves at all. Yeah, but then I take care, and then I'm up material. Just a pawn though. But still. That was kind of what I was hoping for. And also I think I have the better king. I can bring my queen out next move, maybe. Yeah, just... Now I also have pressure here if I want to. I guess I can take here. No, I can't because bishop takes, queen takes, and this move looks... Well, maybe it's nothing. It looks extremely scary. Maybe a bit unnecessary. Yeah, let's keep it simple. But that would have been really cool. Maybe I should have done it. I should probably have a stream once where I only go for aggressive things. Did I castle queenside? No, kingside I mean. Maybe I can try to go here first. Put some pressure here and here. So I guess bishop goes back here. That must have been a huge blunder, just giving up that piece for nothing. Next move, I guess I go here with the threat of going here. So maybe bishop takes, but that's just another trade, which I'm very happy with. Yeah, let's just castle now. And if knight goes here or here, I think I'll just go here. And with increment, this shouldn't be too hard. Push and also open up for the bishop. Take, I guess. Looks alright. And now probably just play the bishop here. And at least stops the knight from going here, for instance. So yeah, now just this. I don't think he can come up with any kind of counter threats here. The material just doesn't really allow it. I should be able to just trade stuff off and win it eventually. Maybe this was a good move, but I just wanted to keep my king safe from back ranks. Now I guess I'll do it though. Just take this pawn. Unless I have something better. Oh, if he moves up, I have that move. Now I think I just take. Maybe I can try to bring in the bishops or... Okay, maybe this would have been a good move. Maybe I'll do that next move, if it doesn't stop it. Don't think there's anything going on here. He doesn't have a check, so no dangerous discoveries. Okay, that was almost, but I can take here as an immediate move. So this rook won't drop and then save this one. Go here, no back rank issues as I have this square, of course. So takes, and yeah, I'm just increasing my material lead, so no worries. Maybe this would have been more precise, just stopping the rook from attacking down here. I can do it now. I mean, even if I just drop my bishop now, for instance, it's still just completely winning. With 3 pawns up as well. Yeah, let me just go here, so if he takes, I can take here. And not easy for him to win any more material, so he resigns. So a good start in the 3+2. Yeah, the Caro-Kann. Just needed a second there to figure out what was going on. But just a normal Caro-Kann opening, and yeah, that's certainly not main line. But let's just keep playing some normal moves. Maybe it could turn into main line if he goes bishop there. There's something close to it. Yeah, that's a free piece. That must be the second or... Okay, maybe it's not. Not aware of this line at all. Because if not, that would have been like the second or third time today. I would just have been given a piece for free. What's the best way to give back that piece? Maybe just play c3. That's a move I want to play, no matter what. But I can win some tempos though, if I now go here. Kind of forcing that queen to move again, or maybe the knight could go here, but alright, gives a check. I think just trading off the queens would be alright. Feel like I have a lead in development. So I'm not sure if this was his preparation from his side. I would kind of suspect so, but I'm not really impressed by it. So now I can castle, I guess. It's not that easy to break through though. Maybe I should have gone here. Probably no point. I think I just bring this bishop back. And where should this bishop go? Maybe here. That kind of stops that, so maybe I should have done it last move. Okay, what's the plan with that knight? Maybe he wants to go here. So I will just trade that off, of course. I could go here now if I want to. I'm not sure if there's any issues to it. I don't think so. And I guess I will take with the rook. I mean, the pawn is also possible, but that will open the d file, and with both my bishops there, I'm not sure how much of a good idea that is. Because then I probably need to move the bishops again soon. Okay, so it doesn't take. That's alright. Maybe just bring the rook in central. And we'll see. Now it takes. And I think it's still alright to just take with this rook. Could go here and force me to move again, but I'm not too worried about that move. Okay, b5, certainly more aggressive. Don't know how good it is though. I could try to just go a3, but it really weakens my light squares. So there are some good knight outposts then. I'll just try to go back for now. Okay. Really wants to create something here. Maybe I should be concerned. I'm not really sure. Did I go here? I'm not sure I want to do that, but I kind of want to trade this off. But what if he takes? Yeah, I guess I take here, but maybe it just brings the other knight in. So I could take here. And if maybe just go here now. And if it trades, I guess we have a kind of equal position. I might have a slight advantage. Okay, it doesn't trade. So that means he claims that knight is kind of good. And he might be alright. He might be correct. But we'll see. I kind of want to go here, but then this bishop doesn't become that good anymore. Maybe I can try to go here first. But then he can go here though. Let me try this move maybe. Maybe I shouldn't have allowed that. Yeah, this isn't good. I want to play b3, but then this and a3 I drop a pawn. And this pawn is hanging. So this is a bit serious actually. If I need to go here. But I guess that's the truth. And I'm very low on time. Now it takes. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to take with the pawn. I don't want to weaken this second rank to allow a rook in there. Even though this kind of weakens my pawns. But I think that helps, because it's much easier to handle now. Now I could go here. Maybe I can just try to hold this one. This should be an easy draw. But I have a bit of a load time, just a pawn down here, but it shouldn't really be an issue. I think at least. Maybe if he plays super precise, he could create some sort of attack, but I kind of doubt it. And now at least I can play some quick moves probably, so that's something. Okay, but this pawn is of course a bit weak. Block or take? I think I should go past and block, because if not he could take with the king and also put pressure here. Oh. Okay, that wasn't... I kind of panicked for a moment there, because I thought he would just win that pawn, but I had one resource, of course. How did I blunder this? That's kind of unbelievable. Should be easy with those 2 seconds increments, but yeah, I'm a bit tired today, so I can blame that, of course. Now it should be lost, of course, but practically maybe this is an issue. I get a counter threat. He should be faster though, but no way to defend this. Could go for the mate threat. Maybe just rook here. This pawn will drop, so I should lose it, of course. But now if it... Oh, he should take with the king. Also put pressure here. Or don't take at all. Alright. Now I guess you could actually just give up that rook. Probably. But you don't have to either. Just don't allow me to check your king and you're alright. What was the idea behind that? Was that just a blunder? That was very confusing. I'm not sure anymore. Maybe I can't actually protect this pawn. I can win this game. It's probably a draw though. I think that was a huge blunder. And maybe the follow-up move as well. Because now it's just 1 versus 1. Still though. I don't think I can go here next move because takes and then gives me a check after I take with the rook and I drop my rook in the end. Wow, he's just collapsing. Now I might be winning. Yeah, this should be easily won. What a collapse. Now just go here, for instance. And this is over. What a turnaround. I just saw this earlier, retry mistakes. I'm just curious what that is, so I'll just see. Is it like a tactic with the right moment? Or... But this just looks like the analysis thing. We'll see. Just for once, to see what it is. So I played Queen E2, and that was probably not the best move. I guess that's what it says. I mean, it's not that many possible moves either. Maybe it's Knight E5. Yeah, but I actually have a huge advantage here. I'm not entirely sure why, but I guess it's just positionally much better. And then I also had one other mistake. Here. Yeah, this is of course when I just dropped the pawn. So, but it actually says it was kind of lost before that as well. But I guess, yeah, I should just go here, for instance. I just went here and I didn't have this move after here again. But in the end it worked out. I could also try black's mistakes. Those should be more ugly. Yeah, here, this is of course a horrible move. Just, I think it's a draw after that. And then he made another blunder after that. And it was winning. So what's the best move here? I think there are dozens of good moves. Maybe you could just, for instance, play rook here. And try to support this pawn. Maybe also just rook here. That might be even better. Yeah. I think it was a lot of moves though. Good enough. And also he blundered here, of course. He played the king e1, just gave up that last pawn and lost the game. But if you don't do that, you should be easily able to hold here. But what I don't think you, for instance, can go king here, because then I give a check. Maybe you can. Okay, I give a check and the king goes. Yeah, I guess it just needs to go back, and then I get a queen, give up the rook, and take back with my rook, and then it's lost. So you don't have that many moves, but maybe you could just play. Okay, I don't think just takes works, because then I take and you go to the side. No, I think it barely wins for me, as my king is so close to that pawn. Lone pawns could often challenge kings. Or challenge rooks, I mean, if you have your own king to support it and not your opponent, but there my king is so close as well. Maybe we could just go here though. No, yeah, I guess just moving here is too strong. But what's the move then? Maybe it could just be a bunch of checks. It actually seems a bit hard. Yeah, I think it should just give checks and say I go here. I think you could just kind of move again. And if my king gets too far away, maybe already here, actually, you can just take and rook takes, and then this pawn and king should be enough to forcing the rook to give itself up for that pawn, and then it's a draw. Okay, that was kind of a cool feature. I've never tried that one before. Let's just play another game. And of course, if anyone wants to play me, you could send me an invitation. And if you like my stream, you could consider to give me a follow, and I would really appreciate that. So we get the 4 knights. I think that's the first one today, actually. And a day without the 4 knights is not a good chess day, I would claim. But it's not the 4 knights, it's the 3 knights, but it's almost the same. So I'm fine. That's very aggressive though. F5. Yeah, but maybe it's good. Not really sure what to do against it. I could go d3, but then maybe push. I could try to take it, but I kind of doubt it, because this center gets very strong for black. d3 at least does some of the pressure. And also a bit dangerous to castle now. But of course, this king is also in some sort of trouble. Okay, I'm not sure if I can create any sorts of attack here, but okay, now this looks kind of tempting. But I'm not sure I want to give up my knight for this bishop. Will the rook go there? Alright. Yeah, this could become very dangerous. I kind of want to go here, but it's not really possible, and not even if I take here first, because of the queen as well. Maybe I can take here at least. And go here. Or is this move just too strong? When I think about it. Yeah. I could go here though. I think I actually have to. Oh, of course my knight protects. I didn't even think about that. But I still need to deal with this very quickly. So maybe just move the rook so I can do this next move. That could be all that's required. Actually, but we'll see. Yeah, I think I just want to take there. And now, could I just take here with a discovery against the rook? One would think so. I don't really see the counter threat. I think it's just good. Just a bad move there by black. And now I could win an exchange, or I could take here, but I guess it's better to just... Wow, maybe this is really powerful, because I have a double attack against the bishop and I also threaten the queen. But on the other hand, this rook is kind of annoying and an attacking piece, so I think this is the safest for not getting mated. Threaten the bishop. Give a check here. And I threaten... Well, it's not checkmate because you can go here, but then g3 looks kind of decisive. So that's a resignation. Good game. And we get another Petrov. So I can just take here. And then I guess I play d4, d5 I mean. Should protect this pawn. Let's just go here. Now I kind of want to go here, but I'm not really sure what happens on d4. I have very much pressure down here. I could win material here, I guess. But the order of the captures is a bit important. So I kind of want to take with this, but then this is possible. Yeah, but that could still be good for me. Let me try that. So if takes, I guess I just take here, and I then again have this threat. And yes, it is a bit scary for me too, but I would think it's much more scary for him. I don't want to move my knight now though, but my knight does another important job, just don't allowing the king to take. So it's not really there to do anything directly. So I could take here, but then the queen takes, and I also kind of just want to move this away and threaten this fork. But I think I should just go for this. And castle. And my king is still... I don't feel that safe, but it should be alright. Put some pressure here. What about just this now? And if we go here, I can push again. Maybe that was just a blunder. Alright, so I counter a threat at least. Probably a a smart practical decision. Yeah, my king gets into some open air, of course. But now, that can't have been a good move either. Oh, but no, I can't go there. Never mind. I thought I could go here with a discovery, but the queen could just take, so that would have been a bad move. Oh, but the knight, okay, I guess the knight drops, but no, because then I kind of have a back rank thing. So it's not a mate, because the queen could go in between, but then the queen drops, so that was probably a smart decision. I could go here now and kind of force off a trade of knights. Also, this pawn will be kind of a monster, I would think. Yeah, so resignation there. Good. And we have the first Sicilian of the day. And yeah, this is not a normal move. But I mean, it has some ideas, of course. But should probably be good. So I don't know that much about it. Hello, Shag. How are you? This really weakens the dark squares. But how can I exploit that as good as possible? Maybe don't do anything just yet. Yeah, I just want to play maybe queen here, rook here, castle. Maybe just castle now. Just these normal moves, which I always play in this c3 Sicilian variation. The kind of biggest difference is this one, and also that all these pawns are on the light squares. But I don't think it changes too much. This is of course something I kind of need to respond to. So I could push or take, or do neither actually. But then this kind of becomes an isolated pawn. I think I just push. So that gives the knight this square if it wants to, but then I think I'll just trade it off. Okay, so a rook here at least. Kind of feel like that belongs there. I want to go queen here and maybe go here. This pawn is a bit weak. Let me at least do this to stop that move. I mean, I have that pawn kind of under control at the moment, but I just need to think about it. It could be weak in an endgame, for instance. But we'll see. Yeah, and if anyone wants a game, you could just send me an invitation on chess.com. Same username there as on Twitch, as you probably also see here. Alright, maybe I should have played b4 just to stop that. Because this is kind of annoying, I would have to say. But yeah, maybe just move the bishop back. Yeah, but then this is weak. I should have had this square for a knight now. That would have been so good. Let's see. It's of course no disaster. It just kind of makes me want to have to move, for instance, the queen once more. So, but I think I kind of have to. Let's see. You're good. That's great. 1400. Well, that's decent, I would say. Puzzles 1516. Yeah, I'm also a bit higher rated when it comes to the, at least if it's the like the tactics on chess.com you are referring to. Good potential, yeah. Yeah, I certainly hope you can learn something from watching my stream. I try to explain my thoughts, and I would also like to get feedback on that. If you think I should explain more or less, I guess that's kind of individual and depending on your levels. I think I just take here because it's kind of annoying. How often do you stream? I stream about 3 times a week, but I won't be able to stream that much the following weeks because I have some exams. But I streamed yesterday and I streamed today, as you probably see, and I will stream on Thursday, so 3 times this week at least. But if you want to check out my schedule, you could write !schedule in the chat. Oh, the time, that's also something. But yeah, of course, just the chat. I should try to be able to do both, so don't stop chatting because I'm about to flag. I could also just show my schedule, but I'll finish the game first. 13 seconds. Yeah, I just need to find some moves now, so I don't flag. Maybe try to build up some time. This is a bit annoying though, as it will really weaken my king. It's not that easy for his pieces to kind of reach my king. Thank you so much for the follow, Shag. I really appreciate that. Oh, wow, that was close on the time. But it did blunder, because I can go here and I saved my knight. And next move I do this. Still the time situation is really bad, but I want material there. So that's certainly something. If I can, well, maybe my knight still gets trapped, actually. But I can go here and protect it. But now if you go here, maybe that's kind of bad, but it didn't. Ooh, miss or mouse slip there. So I lost some time, but at least didn't make a move I didn't want to. This looks very natural to do next. Threatening to take here. And also I really want to double my rooks on that rank. Let me go here. That's annoying, so I guess he could go here. Okay, maybe I should have taken, but I really want to go here, because he can't bring a rook here, as I can take. Or he can, but that's gonna cost an exchange. Okay, so that might have been a very good move. And I didn't. I have some more seconds now, so I could have taken some of them to try to figure this out. But, we'll see. Threaten this, but I don't think it's much. So I don't really know why I did it. Let's see, I'm not up a lot of material now. But I don't have that much to worry about. Should I just take the repetition? I don't really want to, but the time, but I am kind of dealing alright with the time as well. But how can I improve my position? It kind of protects everything at the moment. Okay, maybe I can try to go here next move. This is annoying. Okay, so it gives a check. Hope I don't get mated. But yeah, you are in some trouble here. And now we need to go here. No, we can't go here. Okay, never mind. Because if not, I had a discovery and I could win the rook. Okay, so I dropped a pawn. These pawns are getting very dangerous, actually. So I go here. And that's a check, so that's very good. But how dangerous is that pawn? I could, of course, just give up my bishop for it. Or maybe I'm not allowed. Ah, I hung my bishop. That's very bad. Oh, what's going on? I just dropped all my pieces. Yeah, that's just a disaster. But I had very low time. And I think I played well until some point. And I don't know, I didn't have very little time. I kind of feel like I forgot I had increments in the end there. Yeah, that's cool, Shep. No, sorry, Shag. I really appreciate that. I'm not sure if I pronounce your name correctly, so you can tell me if you want me to pronounce it otherwise. But I appreciate the watching. No worries about distracting me. That's kind of the deal with streaming, right? I need to deal with that. So just keep chatting if you want to. Just nice to have some company. But yeah, let me just put up my schedule for a second. So today we are on the 14th, so I'm gonna play some Blitz and Bullet today. And then on Thursday I will actually try this solo chess thing, which are kind of more like puzzles. So, but it's not like normal puzzles, it's kind of other rules. I don't know, it's a thing on chess.com. I have barely tried them before, so I think that could be interesting. K-Jag, yeah. Alright. So maybe I should try a couple of bullet games. I don't feel like I play very fast today, so I will probably stick with the Blitz mostly, but I could do a couple of bullet games at least. So then I just need to play very fast, obviously. It's been a long time since I played bullet as well. So I'm not sure if I'm up to it. What was this? That must have been a blunder. Not that blunders really matter that much in bullet. Just get a safe king at least. Probably smart. I feel like I'm under some pressure now though. But I feel like I keep winning material at least. And I'm also up on time by a few seconds. Oh, now I hung a piece as well. Silly stuff. Okay, so some pressure down here, but no mate yet, at least. I kind of threatened this. I'm not sure how good it is. And now that? No, it doesn't really work. Now I threaten a back rank mate by going here. Maybe he can go here though. Oh, he just blundered. He found a way out of it, but no, it was actually just good for him. Maybe I had something better, but I didn't really take the time to figure out, and that was probably a good decision. Still up. Oh, I didn't see that. Still up on time, barely, so that's probably the most decisive thing. But my position is kind of getting... well, it's kind of trouble. Let me just do this, even though I have a completely losing position. It's not that easy for him to win very quickly now, I think. So that's kind of important. I don't want a repetition. I'm winning on time. That was an unlucky pre-move, of course. But I won it on time, so good. Let's just go on with another one. Yeah, this is not how we usually play the French, but alright. What is he doing? Nothing, it seems like. Wow. I don't think that was really called for, but could of course work. Take care and then go here. Take care then. I want to go here, but this move stopped that. Go here. Doesn't allow me. Okay. Pressure here. So I guess... oh, I thought it was free, but the rook protects, of course. Trade. Push. my king in trouble? Yeah, I can go here. So that's probably good. Now I go here next, probably. I'm done on time though. Oh, I couldn't take that one. That was protected by the bishop. Is that mate? No, he has one square. But is it mate next move? Yes. Okay, I can't say I really calculated that one, but it happened at least. I guess that's what Bullets is about, at least on my level. Just look for some patterns. But yeah, Bullet costs some energy. Need to be so focused all the time. There I didn't even see he had moved. But when you get a flow, you could easily win some games in a row. That's good at least. Okay, protect here. I kind of wanted to go here. Maybe I can do that now. Let me try to mate him. No, it's not that easy now anymore. Probably. Can I go here? In? Could he go and threaten my queen like that? Yeah, I don't think I... Oh, no, okay. The bishop can take. Thought I won the queen there, but at least I have some pressure in this file. Maybe it's nothing. I can't do that, but I can do this. Equal material. I have a slightly worse pawn structure, but I guess he goes here. No? Okay, but he goes here. I don't think I want to trade off the rooks, as I feel like I have the better rook and also I have the worst pawn structure. Can I try to really just seal the position shut? Okay, maybe that was wise. But now I get a passed pawn if it takes, and I kind of fix my pawns. And he thinks for a long time, which is even more valuable. I think this might just completely block itself off. I don't think it's really possible to improve now. I can push this pawn, but then it drops. So, but I'm gonna flag him. I'm up on time. The only thing he can try is to push either pawn, but I don't think... Unless he gets several moves in a row where I don't pay attention, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, this is a bit... I don't know how much of a sportsmanship this is, but I mean, it's Bullets online, so... I would say it's alright. And also, maybe we can actually reach the 50 mark point. Let me push here now, just to confuse him. Maybe I can win it. And that will stop the 50th move thing. So that was probably a very practical decision. And now I'm easily winning on time, also because I can give checks and he can't. Yeah, there it is. Could of course also have mated there. Thank you so much for the raid, Planet Chess Club. I really appreciate that. And thank you also for the follow. Let's see. You already know. What's up, man? I'm good. I'm just playing some Blitz and Bullet today. And, well, the Bullet goes good so far. But I feel like my only weapon is flagging. And how are you? Okay, so this is kind of just what I would call a boring d4 opening where nothing happens. Okay, maybe it's kind of interesting when he just took there. And my pawns got tricky. Okay, so I have something going on here at least. Okay, that's a piece. Not that pieces really matter. And it's another piece, because he managed to get into a fork as well. Let's just not get in danger on the king side, which Might be easier said than done. Can I go here? I can go here, probably. Do I have some kind of discoveries now? I can't really think about it. Okay, let me just drop a piece. I'm up by 2. I can allow that. I'm pretty sure I had something better there, but... Okay, so... Take the A-pawn. Nope. Maybe it's going to go here. Yeah, that really weakens my position. Maybe I can go here and just have this move. Oh, yeah, didn't really pay attention there. So that's not good, of course. But still, no, now it's kind of equal material, but the time is worse, so I'm really down on the time. And now I just allow all sorts of things, so yeah, this game could have gone much better. And it kind of manages to keep up on time, so I don't think I have too many chances of flagging him. But he thinks for a while now trying to find a mate, and that could actually be what makes him lose, because now we are equal in time. But it might also be very close to a mate here. Oh, I wasted way too much time there. I actually flagged, that's too bad. But thank you so much for the follow, Moving Dutchman. I really appreciate that. And if anyone wants a game, either in Bullet or Blitz, you can send me an invitation. And if you like my stream, please consider to follow the example of Moving Dutchman and give me a follow. Let's see, that's the only weapon you need, yeah. Well, it didn't work this time, but it was kind of close. 0.6 seconds left for my opponent. And yeah, thank you also for the extra viewers and for wishing me a great stream. Easiest pawn push ever. Yeah, he didn't really pay attention in that last game. So maybe I should... Okay, let's do one last bullet game. And of course I could do more bullets game if you wish, but if not, I think I want to go back to the Blitz. How do I deal with this? Not like that, I think. What are we playing? I'm not really paying attention. What did I play? It's a weird move order to reach the Scotch Gambit, but now it's just all confusing, I think. Maybe we could have gone here at some point. Give him 11 more followers today. Yes, that would have been awesome. Because I guess I'm at 50 then. I guess that's what you're referring to. So keep them coming. And that would have been awesome. But this game is not going that awesome. And I'm done on time, which is all kind of what it's all about. I could go here, win that rook, but he stops that. I shouldn't be too surprised. Let's at least keep those pieces protecting each other. 10 more. Oh, it was my... What did he do? Oh, he threatened to mate, but I lost a piece. I think that was what happened. 10 more. Yeah. Let's have a countdown here. That's a rook. And well, both are low on time, but I'm lowest. But I'm... Oh, I could have gone here. I didn't really see the move there. Thank you for the follow, Christian baby. And so then it's 9. Let's go for kind of longer game. Maybe I could do a 5+5 just to have some time. Especially now that there are some viewers, so I have some more time to look at the chat. 9, Bronx Battler. What are you referring to? So, here I face an opponent who is rated kind of a lot lower than me, but the game could of course get tricky anyway. Oh, 9. Right. I thought you meant like no. Thank you for the follow, Bronx Battler. That means 8. So it's German. Both 9 and no is 9 in German. I guess it's German at least. Okay, I don't really know that much about the English opening, but I feel like it's an opening where you can usually just play some normal moves. One plan I have is, of course, okay, maybe just castle first, but to go queen here and try to trade his bishop off. The thing about that is when your opponent plays the bishop here, I kind of always try to use that plan if I have the chance. And I think it's a good approach, because this piece is kind of important for the defense. But I rarely feel like I get an attack afterwards. But maybe it's just me playing not really aggressive enough. But yeah, I think I'll try to have a stream next month where I will just play super aggressive in every game. Just always go for a kingside attack. That could have been kind of cool. And also kind of something to learn from, because I don't feel I'm that good at attacks. Sack, 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 mate. Yes, power friends. That could work. But sometimes it doesn't work, and then you just look really stupid. Just giving up all the pieces for nothing. Okay, should I do something? I mean, I could just go here. I mean, I don't think this goes away. But the thing is, he can take here and then play knight here. I guess that's his idea. And I think that actually makes me want to go here immediately. Because if that knight goes here, I kind of need to have the queen here to support this pawn. So that means I kind of need to do this immediately. Thank you so much for the follow, Power Friends 72. I appreciate that. What are we at now? 7? 7 to go. This has really accelerated. And all thanks to your raid, Planet Chess Club, so means a lot. Okay, so at least what I thought would happen happens. But I didn't really think about the bishop being here, so this would kind of destroy my pawn structure. But I'm not sure I have any choice, because if I move the bishop, it's possible to take here and take here afterwards. I could move the bishop back here though. But that also seems kind of passive. I think I'll just take here and claim that even though I get kind of doubled pawns here, my king isn't in that much trouble. Because, I mean, what piece should really do the damage here? Queen, of course, need to participate, and maybe the knight, but I'm not too concerned. At least not yet. Maybe I should be. We'll see. Yeah. I'll try to return the favor sometime, Planet Chess Club. I'll check out your stream sometime. Maybe I could try to just push here. Knight could go here, but I don't think that's a big issue. Yeah, I'm not really paying attention to what's going on here on the queen side. Take, and just knight here. I will really like to play f4 though, breaking up this pawns in front of the king. I could go here as well, but after takes, my pawns get even messier, so I think this is more sound. Also, I put some pressure on this pawn. So now probably f4. And I really doubt he will take. What's bad about me taking is that he will open up either the h or the f file, where he can really, well, here he has a rook and here he could put new pieces, so maybe I can try to go here now. Because it would be really perfect if he just took and I could take back and kind of fix my pawns. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I understand the planet. I do that as well. So I think it's a good concept, the whole raid thing, of course. So he moved back. That's kind of good. And thank you so much for the follow, James Callow, or J Hames Callow, something like that. Thank you. I could still consider to take here though. How do I really want to improve my attacking possibilities? Do I want to maybe push this pawn, or do I want to bring the king here and put some pieces in this file? Maybe combine the ideas, but it will of course also weaken my king. I could also try at some point to push here, but that leaves me weakened against these kinds of things. Not that it really matters now, but maybe at some point there will be some double attack or something. Let me just try to take care. And we have to at least figure out which pawn it takes back with. Okay, so it takes here. To some degree, I might have been more concerned about this pawn and really getting an attack in the h file, though that would probably have been hard to accomplish. If I want to be aggressive, I could try to go here and here now. And I mean, it's fun to be aggressive, but I'm not sure I would have played it if it was a serious game. And now just, well, okay, I missed something here. I thought if you push and maybe knight takes, pawn takes, I had this check, which was kind of powerful, but then the queen will actually protect that. So maybe it wasn't that good. Yeah, I'm gonna try it anyway. Because I think, if not, I mean there were issues with the queen taking this pawn if the knight moved. But my king could be in some trouble now, for sure. Kind of want to go here now, but maybe the queen could give a check, and then I just need to go backwards, so... Okay, let me try maybe going here, because then the queen could go into an attack, but also be a useful defensive piece. But maybe moves like these are a bit dangerous now. Maybe queen here. Okay, so I have less than a minute, but at least I get those 5 seconds per move, so... How dangerous is this after this, threatening this move? That kind of concerns me, but maybe I don't have much of a choice. I mean, my only real other choice is to go here. And I don't think that makes much of a difference. So maybe I'm in huge trouble after this move. I could take the pawn, but still this move with the support of the queen. Okay, I didn't find that at least. What about just rook here now? You could give a check here, and then Yeah, I think I was a bit optimistic with my attack. But I think I'll try this. So I go here and he can take here, but at least it's not a check. But I'm not sure I have much of a threat either. And also we will threaten here afterwards. But if I take and then I take here, might not be much. But if he takes there then. Am I getting mated here? We are equal material. He could take here. And then he threatens to go here. Maybe I need to bring the rook back. But then he can take here, so I guess I'm just in trouble. Let me try. Maybe I can go here and give up her pet. I think I threaten up her pet now. He goes here and I go up here. And that's just back and forth. He should be able to prevent it, but I think I should be very happy if I can save this game to a draw now. Even though I'm very much higher rated. I think I was a bit too optimistic. Oh, but maybe I have more. After this I can play this and that's gonna be winning for me. If it was my turn to move. And how does this work out? If I go here now, maybe he has. I'm not sure if he just starts checking me. Maybe it's gonna be a perpetual. How about rook to a1? Oh, that was very stupid. I mean I thought he could have something if he like moved up here, but that was very very stupid. Yeah. So then of course, so he goes here. Yeah, and then I go here, so this is just winning for me, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that would have been much better. I just didn't really see it working as he could move the king up. But it was kind of this move I missed. But that would have won the game. So that was a very decisive mistake. But yeah, it happens. It was a fun game at least, with lots of attack. But I shouldn't have missed mate in 1, of course. So let's see what's going on in this game. We get another Sicilian. Just play d4, take some central control, he will probably take. And I will just take back with my c pawn. So at least for the moment I have very much control of the center, but that kind of stops things. And I think the best move now is to take. I get an isolated pawn, but yeah, at least I've had structures like this many times before, so we'll see. Now I kind of need to think. I think this is the best move, and this is kind of I feel like this is kind of hard to calculate, but I had this or very similar positions many times before, and they tend to work out. That's interesting, and a bit risky, I would say, to just castle to the queen side here, because it's not that safe, at least not in the long run. But it has some aggressive ideas as well, putting more pressure in the middle here. Maybe I can just castle king side. Though, maybe I can try to go here instead. I think that's alright. Because if I castle, I guess he could have won this pawn, maybe. But yeah, this king, maybe if it goes here, it's a bit safer. But if I can put a rook in the c file, maybe. I mean, I'm not really there yet, but we'll see. And also, as I've played positions kind of like this many times before and not really faced this queenside castle that many times, it should suggest it's not the best move. But it could of course be challenging practically, as I'm not used to it. He thinks for a long time here. And I guess he just needs to move the queen and figure out where it should go. I don't think you have anything like just take here. I mean, just take the queen and that's... It's really nothing going on. Alright, moves the queen back. But still a lot of pressure down here. And also possible to take here to kind of remove one of my defenders. So I need to deal with that somehow. I could maybe try to just push it. But also, how concerned should I be? Maybe I can also just move the bishop out. Maybe put it here to protect. Let me try that. I'm not really sure it works. You could try to trade here and afterwards just take here and win a pawn. But I mean, I will have a bishop here pointing down toward the king. The rook is ready to come in. I will think I have compensation. If not, it's just not working for him somehow. That could also be. Hello, cold player. How are you today? Okay, so he kind of just doesn't do very much about it. Opens up for this bishop and stops this d5 ID I slightly considered. But yeah, I think I should just keep the attack, if you can call it that, going now. I mean, castling is also tempting and I will do that very soon. But I feel like this should kind of concern him. Maybe he's just gonna go here now, and at least I wouldn't say that king is super safe there either, but much safer than it is where it is at the moment, at least. Alright, he just doesn't care. And what if I now go here? It's like a huge fork to some degree. I mean, you could probably just... No, that's actually a very tricky move. A lot could go on. Because my idea is that if he takes, I have a discovery against the king. But maybe I don't have any good discoveries, actually. The chess is going decently today, I would say. I had some wins, but also some bad losses, so a kind of average day, I would say. All in all. Arrows. Didn't I draw arrows, or? Takes, but what is my follow-up discovery? It would just bring the knight back. Yeah, you could be right. If I could just have attacked that queen, for instance, it would have been so much better. So I don't think it's gonna work. I thought I had another idea as well. I'm just gonna castle without, so I don't burn up too much time. But okay, and there he fixes the king. There could have been something better, but I'm not sure. Also, this bishop kind of points down here, but I'm not sure I can do too much with it yet. Let me just kind of ask him a question, what he wants to do with the bishop. And worst case, he just goes back, and at least I've given my king some space. So I could of course also try to give a check here, but I'm not sure I will do much. Yeah, I feel like this is good for me. Of course, unless this is good now. Yeah, I kind of forgot about this whole thing. But it could of course be very good for me as well. So what if I, for instance, take queen takes and then play queen here and threaten mate? Maybe we can just play queen here. I really wanted to do that immediately, I think, but I can't because knight takes. I'm not sure if I should give up. that that bishop, but I don't think it's bad. At least worst case, it's just I'm down a pawn, but I still feel like I have better pieces, so I don't think you should go here because maybe I can bring a rook to the side. I'm not sure that's gonna work either, but okay, that's also a worthy try. Maybe I can just try to bring this rook over. And at least it's not possible to take here now, because then I just... Well, maybe it works if he goes here afterwards, because then I need to recapture the queen and he could eventually take here. But I feel like I at least end up with more active pieces. Yeah, but I'm not really sure I have too much here. So maybe I'll just end up being down a pawn. And he kind of keeps getting better pieces, so my development advantage is slowly vanishing as well. I could try to keep the queens. Let me try that, but I have spent a lot of time and hasn't really managed to make it work, so we'll see. But I at least have a lot of pieces and this king can't feel too safe, so unless I do trades, I will kind of keep that. I could try to go here and give a check, but yeah, maybe... No, that doesn't really work, as I had a rook also pointing down there, but now any tactics, my time is running out. Just do something. This bishop kind of dominates this knight. I mean, it could go somewhere, but at least I get traded off if I want to. Okay, maybe this is a strong move now. Not willing to give up the queen for these two pieces. That's not enough. Queen sack, yeah. I'm not sure how good of an idea that is here, but could of course work out. I think it in general works better than king sacks, at least. I rarely win games when I sack my king, but I guess it has to happen sometime. Let's hope he just goes for a perpet or a move repetition. Might be more precise. But he didn't. I mean, it's still that one pawn. Except for that, I feel like I have an okay position. But I don't think I want to give up my queen. Do I have any tactics? Was it any particular queen sacks you were thinking about, or just in general? Yeah, so I could go here. But yeah, this pawn is hanging. How is that? So if he goes here, maybe I have this move. I might be missing something, but if not, I'm winning a piece. Yeah, maybe we can go here. And now I'm protecting here. I mean, if he goes here, I can just take with the knight, of course. I think that's a winning tactic, as far as I can tell. But of course, a lot can happen, and I don't have much time. He can't go here, actually, because of this. He could go here, though, because then I can't take with the queen. Or I can, but then I drop the knight. So I think I just turned the game around. And he seems to think so as well, because he takes a lot of time here to think about it. Thank you so much for the follow, Lurk Mode 16. Yeah, then I take here. How many more do we need for 50 now? I've kind of lost count. But must be around 5. So if you want to help me get those 50 followers, you could give me a follow. And I would appreciate that. What do I threaten now? I mean, I have some checks, but he is kind of close to getting mated. This pawn is also hanging, actually. But of course, he could give a check. Maybe he had some ideas if he had gone... No, if he had gone here, I mean now he could have taken there, right? With first the check. But the difference is if he went here, I could have taken with the queen instead. And given him a new check. So I think maybe it just worked. But I understand he had some thinking to do before deciding where to move the king. Alright, can I mate him now? Let me try to go here, and I threaten that should be a mate. I'm up a piece, so I'm not willing to give up a piece for trading off the queens. Oh, okay. I don't know. I thought I put the queen back where it belonged, because I thought I could just take here instead. But at least yeah. Oh, I did actually blunder something there. So that was kind of unfortunate. I can't really call it a misclick, more like a glitch in the brain, but yeah, I'm still up a pawn, but I guess it's going to be hard to win this now for either of us. Now I'm up on time though. But now I win another pawn. And also if I can force the queens off, that's really good, because I'm up a pawn, so I should win those pawn endgames. So that might be worth more than actually taking the pawn. Because I think he might threaten some... No, now I have this, so no perpets now. But could still be tricky. Because now my queen is kind of passive. So if I just got the chance to trade off the queens now, I would have an easily won position. And I could probably even allow to give up a pawn for that. But now I kind of just... Okay, I can't take this pawn because it's protected. But I don't really just want to take another pawn because it could so easily become a... What's the word? Perpet. Just going check here and here. Probably. Have I run out of checks now? I think so, but still, maybe I can just try to push. It doesn't have any perpets as long as my queen is this defensive. And with the increment, it's no real rush to win it, so... Yeah, I think it just looks good at the moment. Maybe I can go here. Just take some time, make sure I don't give up the queen, for instance. I threaten here, but I don't really want to take it. Now I guess I could take it, because he doesn't have any checks. And I threaten to take here with a check. Let me just go back first, no rush. Okay, but now we can just push. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have allowed that, but still, his queen will be so passive. And I'm still up 2 pawns, so I can easily allow him to just go off and trade off the queens for this pawn. That's no issue. Maybe I could try to do this and reduce the chance of getting perpeted, or if that's a word. Maybe I can also just try to bring the queen around. Is it possible to perpet in this structure actually? I'm not even sure. Okay, that kind of... Okay, I could try to go here. So if he goes here, I go there, and he could take, but I'm gonna win that endgame. But I could also just do this. So I go here, and I think he just needs to trade. He needs to take here. He can't take my queen, because then I get a new queen. Okay, and this should be fairly easy to win. Just kind of take my time and make sure I don't blunder. Yeah, I think I can just make a passed pawn here. And he can run to take it, but then I take this and get a winning pawn and game with the last pawn. Maybe it was some even easier way, but let's just make sure this is winning, but it should really be. So I push twice, he goes. I'm just kind of nervous to mess this up now. Let me maybe try to just go here first. So I push one step. Yeah, I didn't really have to do that either, but... Hello, Jackster the Pro. How are you? Let's say I go here, he goes here, push. Yeah, I can just go here first. And now I regain the opposition as I could push the pawn twice. You don't really need opposition when the pawn is on the 5th rank. I don't really remember why, but you don't. So you win no matter what. Thank you so much for the follow, Jackster. I appreciate that. Who are you? Yes, my name is Ivan. You know me in real life? Now I'm kind of curious. Okay, let's do another one. Jakob Tensberg. That's cool. So I think we have played... we played one classical game then. Like a couple of years ago, I guess. In the Vestfold Mesterskap, in the like the state championship, I guess would be the best thing. Yeah, cool. I remember that game. It was an interesting game. It ended in a draw, but you had some chances, I think. I dropped a pawn. And hello, Ish Chess, how are you? So what's going on? It's the Four Knights, my favorite opening. So I like it a bit more with white, but this is good as well. Yeah, but cool you are checking out my stream, Jakob. Yeah, how are things going in Tønsberg? Yeah, we played, that's true, in the Blitz. Then you won. We did. Don't remember that much from that game, but I think we had a knight end game. And I blundered somehow. I'm good ish chess. Yeah, let's just develop normally and see. Yeah, I think I'll just go here to stop stop the bishop. Not that it really matters that much when my bishop is here, of course, but it's a bit annoying, can be. Okay, I think I should maybe try to play f5 here at some point, just to make some sort of plan, because I feel like that's the main issue in these lines. It's just hard to find a plan, and it's not always that f5 is so good for me, but at least it's an ID, so I can find some quick moves, which is especially important in Blitz. But he might have the same plan, and then I'm not sure I want to do it as well. I'm not too worried if he goes though. Okay, maybe. Yeah, it was very chaotic. But yeah, you played well. Did you play in the spring championship? And if so, how did that go? Yeah, thank you. I mean, I can't see any other ID than f4, making him do this move. Okay, now it gets really complicated if I just go f5 immediately as well. I'm not sure it even works. But yeah, it looks kind of tricky. Okay, maybe it works. I don't bother to calculate it, I just take here first. 4.5 out of 8. Yeah, a bit above middle then. Good. So should I go f5 now? I'll try it. Yeah, decent. Yeah, I mean... It's a lot about who you meet too. And of course you could, if you like, lose the first 4 rounds or something like that, and then you just win the rest, then of course that's a much easier way than to just win a lot of early games, for instance. I would say that's one of the problems with the Swiss tournament thing. At least when you don't have too many rounds. Yeah, so I could take, but then I kind of let this knight in. But on the other hand, if I go knight first, I don't think that will really work, because then takes and bishop takes, and then it's a kind of discovery, so maybe you can take here. Let me just do this, and if knight takes, I guess I could just go knight here myself and try to challenge that knight. So that happened. But we'll see if he has some good idea now. He could, of course, at some point take here and get the queen in, but it's probably more scary than actually deadly. And I have a lot of pieces myself to kind of protect it, at least at the moment. Hmm. Could just take the knight. I'll just do that. And I don't think this game is too far from what we played in that classical game, Jakob. I mean, I think it. I'm not sure if it was the 4 knights. But it was kind of like this, but I had white. Four knights and then bishop here. I guess that's what the Spanish variation is. I could just bring the queen up. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that's my favorite opening with white, so I play that a lot. Yeah, bishop b4. That's in this game I played e6, no d6 I mean, but bishop b4 I think is very, very sound. I don't feel like that many people play it, but I don't think it's anything wrong with it. I mean, it just keeps it all symmetrical. What I really hope my opponents play is bishop c5, because then it's possible to take the pawn on e5, if you understand. Okay, well, I can take because the queen is protected, but I don't think I want to just isolate these 2 pawns completely. So I could push, or I could kind of just wait, because if he takes, I kind of get to fix my pawns. So as far as I can tell, I'm not really... I mean, there's no real threats with this. I think, at least. Let me try to double the rooks. If he has some threat, I guess we'll figure out soon enough. So, if he takes, I think that's just good for me, because then I take back with the pawn, and I really have this whole thing protected. I mean, I have 2 defenders against 2 attackers, so he could maybe bring a rook here and put more pressure, but then I could just push the pawn and have it supported by the other pawn. So I don't think he will take. The downside to it might be that I just have to keep kind of with these pieces here to protect. So now I guess I double the rooks. Maybe this pawn will get weak. But we'll see. Okay, so if he goes here, maybe I want to take that. But the problem is... like, if he takes, then it threatens to push this pawn with a fork. But I, of course, have time to stop it. Okay, this kind of makes me want to think about some kind of pin. But it's not that easy to achieve, it seems like. Yeah, he threatens this pawn. I almost missed that. Maybe I could just try to go c5 if I want to. I'm not sure. Okay, let's try it. But the problem is that now maybe he could try to trade. Well, now the queen doesn't really put pressure on it. But now I don't have this push ID that easily. Okay, but I think I'm satisfied with this. Maybe he goes rook here. Oh, I just blundered. Yeah, I just, I don't know why I missed that. That was just very stupid. Full piece for free. And I don't think I have any sorts of tactics who could justify it. But I could of course just try and continue and see what happens. But if so, I really need to keep my queen. And yeah. He could also just take here now and win another pawn. My queen points down here, but it doesn't really help without any other piece. So maybe I could try to bring my rook over somehow, but it seems not too easy to find a good route there, and also kind of easy for him to stop it. I don't want to trade off rooks either, but I don't think I have any choice. What? Oh, it's pinned, of course. Yeah, now I'm just missing everything here. Let me go here then. So I kind of avoided the trade, which was maybe better than my original plan. But now it's possible to take here for free though. Then maybe I could try to pin it, but doesn't really seem to be forcing anything. I could try it though. I also had this discovery thing, but it's probably nothing. Because this pawn push doesn't really threaten anything. Yeah, there goes the rook. Not for free though, at least. But now maybe we can just take here. And I can't take with the pawn, so I can take with the queen. But in the end it just ends up with a knight against pawns. But I think he missed that, because that looked kind of good. But now just go here, and not very easy for me to find some, or find any more IDs. He could probably mate me very quick, maybe just go here. Looks very strong. It doesn't have that much time, but of course with the 5 seconds increment it shouldn't be an issue. What is he doing now though? Just checking around, doesn't seem like he's finding a way. Maybe he's... I don't think it's anything to be scared though, like my queen and bishop. I don't think I have anything. But it could look scary for him. Often your opponent's attacks look so much more scary than your own. At least I think so. Okay, so now he threatens to go here. And that's gonna drop the queen. He also threatens this. So maybe it's... And if I move the queen, it's just mate with the knight coming here very soon. So I don't think there's any defense. Just go here. And I go to the side and it's mate here next move. Okay, maybe I could have taken with the bishop. But now... Well, you don't have this mate, but it doesn't look very promising. Yeah, and now... still no mate, I think, but... Now it's a mate threat, and I don't really see the way out of it. Yeah, maybe I can try this. I mean, you still win the queen though. But now I can take her at least. Okay, I'm not gonna play this without a queen. That's a bit too optimistic, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna finish the stream soon, but I think I'll just do 1 or 2 a bit shorter games. Maybe I'll do 3+2. Yes, we can have a game, Jacob. If you just send me an invitation. Just yeah, 3 or 3+2 or something like that. There we go. So let's see, 3 minutes. All right. So we get a Karukan here. So main line so far. Now I like to play this move. Castle. I mean, it's at least kind of easy to find moves in the opening here. But I feel like it could become harder soon. I'm not sure if it was any point in doing that, but... So if knight takes, I could go here maybe, but maybe just knight goes here then. Is a bishop. I think I'll go here then. Maybe the bishop goes back, but I guess it's fine for black to just allow me to take and get the knight here. I think this position is alright for the both of us, but I feel like that's kind of typical for the Karukan. Yeah, should I take? Yeah, I don't really want to allow that. Maybe I can try to go here now. Maybe I should be concerned about c5. Maybe not now, but at some point. Just because my queen could be hanging. So for instance, takes c5. But maybe I can just put a rook behind it. Or I mean, it doesn't really work in that line, as I can take with my rook probably. But yeah, just bring a rook behind it could probably work. Alright, so how is this gonna be? Okay, maybe yeah. I mean, I kind of thought about this, but then it's possible to trade, so maybe not. Okay, maybe it's alright, because... Let me try it. So if takes, I guess I make an intermediate move and take here. Because then we both kind of mess up our pawn structures. Let me just make sure it's not possible to do anything with the queen now. But it shouldn't be, because you are in check. So, yeah. Still looks kind of alright. Maybe black has some more central control. So if f5, I kind of need to move the rook again, but I think that's fine. And I think I go here. And this is not possible at the moment, at least, because I can take here. I could try to push some of my queenside pawns, but I'm not really sure what's the best way to do that. Active king could be good, but could also become a problem. Kind of depending on what happens. But with this many pawns, I don't think it's very likely that the king gets in mating trouble. And now we could trade off rooks. So I'm pretty sure that will be a recapture with the c pawn. Because with the e pawn, that's kind of disastrous, with just isolating these pawns and kind of giving me the e file. So you take with the c pawn and probably a draw. But where do I want my king? Do I want to keep it here on the wait, do we have increment? We don't have increment, so I should not think too long about this. I could push, but I'm not sure I want to. Um, okay, I can't allow spending this amount of time. So it's possible to go here, but I feel I'm slightly more passive now. But I'm not sure that's gonna be a problem. But the time is of course very bad. So I'm probably gonna flag. But yeah, I'm not sure if this... I don't think I'm winning at least. I shouldn't have taken there. It was more like a make a move fast kind of panic. That's bad. Yeah, now I think I'm losing. Yeah, now I'm definitely losing. Oh, okay. Now I'm losing. Yeah, good game. I kind of blundered there in the end. Spent a little bit too much time all along, but I would think at least it is a draw at this point. And here I get a slightly more passive position. I would still think it's a draw. Rook and games with equal material, but I don't think I should have taken here, and these pawns look a bit scary. And then of course this just blunders this pawn, which was bad enough, and then I also blundered this pawn. And blundering the rook in the end was the worst thing. I'm from Norway, so Topi Fish. But yeah, thank you for the game. So, does anyone else want a game? Because if not, I think I will. There we have Lita. Are you watching? Because if you are, could we play a slightly shorter game? Okay, okay, the invitation kind of disappeared. The Magnus country, yes. It was very drawish till the end. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, I haven't really been able to get 3+0 to work today. Just spent too much time. But yeah, fun game. Or not the most spectacular game. It was kind of not too much going on. But those games are of course interesting too. Trying to find some sort of plan. But I feel like we were both kind of eager to just trade off material. And yeah. But we can have a game. Lita invited me to a game, but I'm not sure he's watching. Because I was planning to end the stream soon, so I would kind of want a shorter game. But the invitation also kind of disappeared, so... Alright, one final game, just against someone random. And then I'll end. But I'll be back on Thursday. I'll show the schedule after the stream. Or after the game, I mean. Is he playing this really aggressive thing? Not really. This I'm really not familiar about. Could go here. Oh, this was something I faced earlier today. And I'm really not sure what I should do if he now goes here. Okay, maybe I can play d5. That's probably it. I think I just have to hope that works. And then I guess I take here. But it's not very pleasant if now the queen takes, for instance, or maybe that. Yeah, that looks bad after this move. Maybe I can try to give an intermediate check. My opponents ask me how I like it so far. It's called the Buckingham Palace attack, apparently. It looks kind of strong, but now we get to trade off the queens, so that should help me a bit. At least if I want to. Maybe I still have problems with this whole thing in the end. Was this game with increment? No, so I should play faster. Fried liver is, yeah, it's kind of yeah, it's kind of fried liver. I agree. I don't like playing the fried liver either. And as I usually just play the Petrov, I'll just take. I mean, it is equal material. As I usually play the Petrov, I never face like all these yeah, fried liver or the Scotch gambits or those things anymore. I used to play those sorts of opening earlier, but I don't do it anymore. And also I like to play that kind of stuff with white, but now I just play the 4 knights, so it's been some years since I have of course had it in a couple of Blitz games, but not very often. So I guess you okay, maybe this is a bit hard to deal with actually. If you push, okay, you could probably just push and I take, but maybe I want to push and create a dangerous pawn. That doesn't really work. At least not when it comes to protecting this pawn. Bishop h3 check. Oh, yeah, that was mate. That's that was quite something. We could hope he doesn't see it now either, but I mean, he could just move the bishop now. Oh, that was kind of nice. I mean, I'm gonna try not to play things just because it's suggested, because I feel like that's a bit like cheating, at least close to it. But this was just too tempting. Nice. Did I have that for a long time, or? Yeah, I mean, even here, if I go here, right, I have it. The rook doesn't really do anything. So I had it there. Well, there I didn't have it for a move. I have it here. And I have it here. So I missed it 3 times before I finally... Well, I can't even say I found it. Before it was suggested to me. Or at least I saw it was suggested to me. Alright. So that's gonna be it for today. But thank you everyone for watching. And if you have liked my stream, you could give me a follow. I'm only a few followers short of 50 now, so that's cool. When you get 50 followers, there's a lot of stuff happening. It's like you can subscribe and all that sort of stuff. I haven't really looked too much into it yet, but probably gonna be cool. So I'm just gonna show my schedule, because I'll be back streaming on Thursday, and then I'll try this solo chess thing on chess.com. I have tried it a bit before, but not much. So I think it's about you kind of need to capture all the pieces on the board with other pieces. Yeah, I don't even remember, but hope that will be cool. And not too many more streams this month, because I have some exams soon, but hope to be back stronger next month. So I'll just find someone to raid. Let's raid Hammer. So we can stay in the Magnus country, as you said, Dopey Fish. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and hope to see you around.